TRN News.
An 18-year-old is dead with 4 others injured after a Saturday night shooting in Cordova. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office identifying the victim as Corey Adams, an incoming freshman at Ole Miss in Oxford. The shooting took place around 10:15 outside of Fernglade Cove residence. Officers stopped a vehicle, finding Adams at the Forest Hill Irene and Walnut Grove intersection, suffering from a gunshot wound where he died from his injuries. The Sheriff's Office continues to investigate. Meantime, an investigation underway in Nashville after a noose was found at the construction site of the new Nissan Stadium. The Tennessee Builders Alliance offering a $250,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. The group released a statement saying there's no place for hate or racism in our workplace. Mayor Freddie O'Connell also addressed the incident, saying the Titans are working with local police on their investigation. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Hey, it's Mike Aubrey, the real estate expert. I spend a lot of time driving through neighborhoods. Guess what I see? Lost, confused homeowners. There's one now, driving in circles.
Hey, pal, need some help?
I've been looking for a better mortgage, but I'm not getting anywhere.
They're searching and searching for refinancing. But even though they are current on their payments, they just can't find a lower rate or better terms because they're underwater on their mortgages.
Talk about getting the runaround.
But there is one place to look if your mortgage is owned by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac.
Mike, can you get me out of here?
Come on, follow me. I've got the answer.
HARP, HARP. It's a government refinancing program that can save you money. See if you qualify at harp.gov.
Thanks, Mike. Now we're getting somewhere.
Harp.gov, your best route to a better mortgage.
PBS stations across Tennessee could lose up to $7 million in federal funding under a new rescission package backed by President Donald Trump. The Senate approved the $9 billion plan, which targets global aid and public broadcasting, while the House voting it through. Nashville PBS says the cuts would slash 20% of their budget. Stations in rural areas like Cookeville could lose up to 40%. Leaders say public media can't replace the loss with ads or donations and warn this move could lead to major programming cuts. Meantime, a man is held on a $500,000 bond after a child sex abuse investigation leads to multiple charges. Authorities report Walter Lucian Lewis was indicted following a months-long probe that began in May. He's accused of repeatedly abusing several children and facing charges including aggravated rape and sexual exploitation. The Sheriff's Department calls this a difficult case involving horrific abuse. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The VA is seeking public comment on a potential site for a clinic in Cookeville. A notice in the Herald-Citizen lists 1053 Neal Street as one of 3 sites under consideration. The notice states that the 5.45-acre Neal Street property requires review due to meeting the definition of a type of activity that has the potential to cause effects on historic properties. The public has until August 15th to provide comment on the proposed site. Sequatchie County authorities have arrested a Sparta man on charges of sexual activity of a minor and sexual activity with animals. According to the Sparta Expositor, 57-year-old Donald Brent Oliver stands accused of having animated child pornography on a cell phone and several images and videos of sexual acts with animals. Warrants indicated that some of the videos with animals included Oliver. He's expected in court to face the charges later this week. The city of Cookeville has announced the upcoming retirement of long-standing Director of Leisure Services, Rick Woods. A press release from the city said Woods will officially retire on October 3rd. His service to the city began in 1985. He has served as Director of Leisure Services since 2000. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on with hot and sticky conditions taking over. The skies will be mostly sunny today with a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Highs will be around 90 with heat index values over 100 possible. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio at 6:07. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning. It is very foggy out there.
Yeah,
folks.
it's wet. It's just gross. It's soupy.
Soupy.
It's soupy.
It's really thick out there. So
Yeah.
if you're heading out like early this morning, be careful.
Yeah, I had to have my windshield wipers on. It's so steamy. Steamy and gross. A few things you need to know. Averett is about to have a pay increase for its drivers, dock associates, preventative maintenance, and other operations, and other personnel and other operations. If you're a regional driver with a hazmat endorsement, that's increased to 64 cents per mile. That's the largest single increase for regional drivers in the company's 54-year history.
Wow.
So you having to pay a little bit more to retain good employees. Everybody's having to do that.
Well, Life Church is having back to school bash. It's happening this Saturday, 11 to 3. Fun, games and food, and even school supplies that they're handing out. And Life Church is located at 607 Pine Avenue in Cookeville. So that's this Saturday. Make sure you show up and have some fun.
607 Pine Avenue.
That's what it said.
That,
Cookeville.
right, but Life Church is on Washington.
Well, that's what they had on their
I
flyer
guess
here.
Maybe it's one of those back buildings has a separate address or
It
something.
probably is. I bet it is.
Purchasing essential back-to-school supplies for their children is a big burden. Of course, that's why Life Church is doing that. But also youth villages. They have the Backpack Heroes campaign, and they need some help to provide backpacks, school supplies, and other essentials to more than 1,800 kids in the organization's program. 1,800 kids. They're accepting donations of all sizes, from one pack of pencils to multiple fully stuffed backpacks, from now through July 30th. Again, that's friends over at Youth Villages doing that for back to school.
Well, the Sparta YMCA, their staff member, Nina, I don't have her last name, but she's been selected as the Tennessee powerlifting head coach for the new Special Olympics USA Games.
Oh, wow.
In Minneapolis. And it's going on, I believe, this week. Yeah, this week. She's going to get to coach one of the athletes, Dakota Davis, on the national stage. She did that in 2022 when she got to coach another one of their athletes, Jordan Casey.
All right.
So Nina must be pretty good on this.
Way to go, Nina.
It's a result of a lot of hard work, countless hours of service, and another big accomplishment for Nina. And the Sparta White County YMCA is very, very proud that she's one of them.
I'm sure, yeah.
So that's awesome.
They do good stuff down at the Sparta YMCA.
They do.
Y'all know who Sierra Hull is, right?
Yeah, she's
bluegrass musician
and plays mandolin
from is it Salina, Birdstown?
Right in that area. Yeah.
Well, she Pickett County. She's going to be honored by Governor Bill Lee as a distinguished artist. She said that it was a big surprise, but she feels grateful to be recognized. She's being recognized for her contribution to the Tennessee music scene. It's an honor to be recognized, she said, be born and raised Tennessean. She said her roots helped her introduce her to bluegrass music. Good stuff. Way to go.
She's fantastic.
Way to go. Absolutely. Sierra Hull is the real deal. I'm glad she got honored by the governor.
Well, Putnam County Fire Department is celebrating Logan Miller and Christy Morgan. They've just gotten their medical license. So that's a lot of hard work going above and beyond and just going the extra mile so they can get their license. So congratulations to them. A lot of hard work involved with that. Logan and Christy.
Yeah. The four-way stop at the intersection of North Oak and West 1st Street, the city had some temporary things out there to see if it would make it safer, and it did. So now it is a permanent four-way stop at 1st Street and Oak Avenue. So just know that it's been that way for a while, but temporary. Now it's permanent. So hopefully you're used to it already.
Well, the Upper Cumberland Habitat for Humanity, they had a build day recently, and Milwaukee Tool was a big sponsor of that. Oh,
good, yeah.
So they put in money for that, and that helped them raise the walls. And I think it was this past weekend that they had that build day. So thank you to Milwaukee Tools for helping Upper Cumberland Habitat. What a great thing.
Absolutely. Well, they put a lot of Milwaukee Tools together over at TTI.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think they put all of them together there, but a lot of them, just right off 111 there. I think it's still called TTI, but yeah, they put together a lot of Milwaukee Tools in that factory.
Milwaukee's
there.
Great.
Yeah,
and they do a lot for the community.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Milwaukee.
Me too.
So the federal package that's going to eliminate money from PBS stations. It's going to hit WCTE with eliminating about $1 million in funding, 40% of the station's budget. Avery Hutchins, who's come in here several times, said the station has about a year's worth of reserve funds, giving the station time to explore new avenues for funding. She said, we're not going to just sit here and just be paralyzed with this decision. We're going to be looking at partners. We're going to be looking at opportunities. We're going to be looking way outside of our box than we've ever looked before. So WCT committed to keep going.
Avery does such a good job.
Yes, she does.
As president at WCTE. So,
yeah. And I know they'll find a way.
I know, and she's very smart about it and cares.
Right.
Del Hollow Lake, they put a post up that I thought I should share with you because you don't think about things like the sun, glare, wind, noise, motion from riding on the boat are things that can affect you if you've been drinking on the water.
Yeah.
They said, if you're going to swim, swim. If you're going to boat, boat. If you're going to get drunk, stay home. We want you to save lives. It said, your reaction time slows tremendously if you are intoxicated.
Yeah.
And then the sun and the motion of the boating activities really help slow your reaction time down and could affect you more than you realize on the water. So it says stay sober, or at least, have somebody else driving that boat. It's like have a sober driver driving the boat.
Yeah, it's always good to have a sober boater.
Yeah, sober boater.
Always good to have a sober boater.
Mm-hmm. I like sober boater sounds.
Yeah.
Sober boater.
What?
It's fun to say.
Sober boater?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fun to say.
That's all I have.
Your 2 cents is coming up next. That's brought to you by our friends over at Freedom Pond. You can find them in beautiful downtown Sparta at 49 Mayberry Street.
And it's talking about bands. What bands that no longer exist do you wish you had seen?
I'd love to have seen Leonard Skinner back in the day. Like,
You know what?
all the original members.
My brother-in-law Russell said he knew you'd say that.
Really?
He has seen the original ones 3 times.
No way.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I just
3
think
times.
if I could go back and catch any band. Now, I've seen the other version of Leonard
Right,
Skinner,
but I mean,
which
Ronnie
was still
Van Zant
which
is-
was still fun to go see. Don't get
It
me
is,
wrong.
and they're good, and he's seen them too.
Yeah, but the
But
original,
with Ronnie Van Zant, come on now.
I mean, that'd been ridiculous.
I know everybody was good in that band, but he was the one that created all the music as far as the writing the lyrics, and he was just something special.
I've seen like the videos, of the concerts. I've watched them. I've watched it on television, but man, the one I forgot where it was. But they were outside, and and it was just beautiful. I mean, it was just a awesome concert, awesome show. Everybody was having such a great time. I'd love to go see. I'd love to go back in time to see Leonard Skinner.
That would be fun.
What about you? Go answer it on our Facebook page. You can find it at Jason and Sheila on Facebook, or I don't know where else. I think I only put it on Jason and Sheila. I don't share all the other
Search
stuff.
on Good Morning
I didn't do all the stuff that you normally
Here's
do.
the deal, y'all. We rely on our phones, right? My phone is acting up. It is being a brat.
Hey, you know what? Yours isn't the only one. I was Donna, my wife. Hers is acting up. Piper at work. Hers is acting up.
Okay, so I was wondering if there's something going on because mine is not that old. I've deleted videos. I'm talking about up to 1,000 by now.
Yeah.
And then deleted the deleted folder.
Right.
To make
you have to
more
do
room.
that.
And then did a hard reset. And then last night I did my hard reset again. And it wouldn't even let me swipe to come back on.
Oh my.
So I'm like, what am I going to do when I get, because I've ordered a new phone now, thinking that will help. And then if that starts again, iPhone, I may have to switch you.
Probably the Russians.
They've hacked Sheila.
And
they're like, we're going to find out some good stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's just pictures of pets and guests on Good Morning Cookeville. What? I can't find out nothing from her.
Yeah, that Russian KGB agent is going to get fired or killed. That's how they do it.
Oh, no.
Coming up, your responses to your 2 cents. That's coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you. It's 619. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window studio.
Our guest coming up a little after 7 is Farron Kefauver from Cityscape. You know, they're going to be scooping for the sign.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday.
Yeah.
I think it starts at 11. I may be wrong on the time, but we'll talk to her about that. And then Amy Stockwell with the Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center, their 10-year anniversary is this month.
That's
so
great.
They've been helping folks all around our community for 10 years, and Amy does a great job.
She's been there for a lot of those years.
Yeah, she has.
Oh, she may have been there for all of them. Gosh, I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll find out. Yeah. We'll find out. She's coming in at 7:30 this morning.
Okay. Sounds great. Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Stop by and see them for, gosh, a little bit of everything. But their main thing, I think, is guns, because they have a ton of them.
Guns and ammo.
And what I like to call the vault.
It is. It's like a bank vault or something.
Yeah. And in the vault, there's the biggest selection of guns that you've laid your eyes on in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Great place. Plus, they have tools and instruments and everything else. Stop by and see our friends at Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
What's a band that no longer exists that you wish you would have seen live?
Well, I said mine, Leonard Skinner. I'd also pick Creedence Clearwater Revival. I think they'd be great to have seen live, too.
I agree with that. Now, I know this band is kind of still around, but they've lost some of their members. I would love to have seen The Who when they were...
Yeah.
And, like, everybody was still around.
That'd have been cool.
Yeah. It would have been really good.
Mm-hmm.
I did get to see Roger Daltrey when he opened up for Eric Clapton.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And both of those were a great show. ABBA is what Sheila Julian says.
Really?
She said, I'm a dancing queen.
I didn't think we'd get in ABBA, but here we are.
You know what? They are very popular.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Sarah said Buddy Holly and the Crickets. That's not a bad one. You know, he died pretty young and he had so many hits. Also, Leonard Skinner is what Greg said. He said the original.
The original. Yeah.
We know what you
mean. Absolutely.
Thomas said Shenandoah, CCR, and Elvis. He said, I know
Shenandoah, you can still see. Aren't they coming to the Warren County Fair?
Well, they had broken up for a little bit, so maybe. Are they? Are they the ones that's going to be featured at Warren County? They always bring great folks.
I want to say yes, but I can't. It's either them or Diamond Rio, and I don't remember.
Oh, I think it might be Diamond Rio.
It might be.
Diamond Rio.
Shenandoah, Diamond Rio.
Who's the lead singer of Shenandoah that we love?
Marty.
Not Roe. Roe is Diamond Rio.
Right.
Rabin.
Yes.
Marty Rabin.
They're very similar. They should go on tour together.
Well, I'd watch that.
And also they should get Colin Ray, so it could be 3 people that go, oh, they sang that?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
They sang that tour.
Yeah. But he said, Elvis, I know he's not a band, but still.
Yeah. He had a band.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He had a lot of great backup singers, too. Michael said, the Beatles or the Grateful Dead. It's a good one. Alabama is what Misa said. Said they were my dad's favorite. I always wanted to take him to see them. Elvis, another person says Elvis. Also, Charlie Daniels Band is what Joe says.
That's a great show.
What about the Doors? Are you a Doors fan?
I'm not. I'm not a Doors.
I'm not.
I'm not a Doors fan. I'm not.
You don't like any of their songs?
No.
We're going through to the others.
No, not really. I mean, they're all okay. The Doors are like the Beatles to me. They're like, okay, that's good, but I don't see the wow factor there. But that's just me. I have odd taste in music. I know.
Well, I don't think you have odd taste. It's just here's the deal with Jason. When there's a whole group of people that flock to see something, he's like, I'm going to be different.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
No, it's not.
Be cognizant of who you are now.
That's not true. I am a contrarian.
Yes.
I do know that, yes.
Guns N' Roses.
Absolutely.
I
did get to see them. I saw them open for Metallica at Starwood Amphitheater.
Guns N' Roses open
for Metallica at
I bet
Starwood.
that was pretty good.
Awesome show. Awesome.
Well, Tex Rice agrees with
Way to
you.
go, Tex.
What a cool name.
Yeah.
That sounds like a radio name.
You know what? Something I can't believe nobody has said.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
What, though?
Led Zeppelin.
You know what? I don't think it's on here. But yes.
I mean,
That would be great. Yes.
Led Zeppelin would be awesome to see. I'd love to go like back when they were Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and watch that.
Johnny Ferguson said the Eagles. Now, I saw the Eagles, but Glenn Fry had already passed. But Vince Gill was singing. But I did miss Glenn.
Yeah.
And I loved seeing Vince with them, too. He did really well. The Everly Brothers is what Tina said.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lynn said the Jackson 5.
Huh. I mean, yeah.
Once again, well, everybody liked them. Jason's like,
I like them. ABC 1, 2, 3. I liked Jackson 5. They were fine. Tito and Michael and all them.
just look over your shoulder, honey. I'll be there.
But I mean, they're not somebody that I was like, oh man, I missed the Jackson 5.
Tim has seen them.
Well, they were
And he said it was good.
They were in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when little tiny Michael Jackson was out there. Little tiny Michael Jackson. He was a boy. Can you believe, though? I mean, really thinking back, he was something else.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and then Michael said Waylon Jennings and his band.
Whew. Man, that would have been cool.
All right. There you go.
See
And
Waylon
no
Jennings.
Led Zeppelin.
I can't believe that.
I think they just hadn't thought of it. Because there'd be a lot of people.
And I get it. I as the kids say, I stand for Led Zeppelin because I think they are underrated.
Well, there's a lot of people that love them and say they changed music, which
yeah,
they did.
Right, but I think when you start talking about influential bands,
They always say Beatles.
They always say Beatles, but Led Zeppelin, you can still hear Led Zeppelin in music today.
Yes, and I think you can the Beatles too. I think you just don't because I was like you at one time because I argued with somebody that said Beatles, what's the big deal? And then I saw this documentary one time about music before them and then music after them. I'm like,
I'm not saying
maybe they did create the singer-songwriter.
I'm not saying that they're terrible.
I didn't think you were.
I just get tired of hearing about them.
That's it. When there's a whole bunch of people that really talk about it, you get overpowered by I'm sick of hearing about it.
Sick of hearing about it.
And don't really think, well, were they really all that?
Like Taylor Swift. Sick of it.
But the
She's
girl's
good.
talented.
She's talented. I get it.
And I'm sick of hearing about it.
Over
I got sick of Carrie Underwood for a long time.
Yeah.
But is she all that?
Yes. Yeah,
she don't write her own songs.
But she's still all that.
But she's can hit those notes, and you just like her legs.
She has legs? I haven't noticed.
He's lying, y'all.
I'll have to Google that. Carrie Underwood's legs.
I bet there's several stuff on Google about that.
Let me see what those look like. I haven't
You know who started that? Simon Cowell.
started what?
But like she would wear the short shorts on American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, and I love your shorts. Your shorts, Carrie.
What a perv, that Simon Cowell.
He never seemed pervy, but he liked the pretty ladies.
Well, who doesn't?
She is gorgeous.
Yeah. She's a vegan.
She is.
Yeah. Which kind of is, like a public service to become a vegan, don't you think?
She's one of the most healthiest, prettiest looking vegans I've seen.
Yeah.
Some of them are pale. For you vegans out there, I'm sorry, but there's a lot that are. And I mean, I'm pale and I'm a meat eater. So.
All right. So head over to
Just depends on how much sun.
our
Vitamin D.
Facebook page. You can find it at Jason and Sheila on Facebook. Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. It's Your 2 Cents brought to you by Freedom Pond. Now, coming up next, it's a spoiler alert. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Chris Paul is headed to the Los Angeles Clippers for his 21st season in the NBA. Paul is expected to play his final season this year at 40 years old. He played 6 seasons for the Clippers from 2011 to 2017 once before. During that time, he was a 5-time All-Star and selected to 5 All-NBA teams. Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys are still trying to come together on a contract, but he did arrive at camp yesterday. The Cowboys aren't sure if the 4-time Pro Bowler plans to practice when practices start today. TJ Watt just signed recently with the Steelers for an average per-year salary of $41 million. Nyheim Hines is back in the NFL after missing the last 2 seasons due to knee injury. He went through a tryout with the Los Angeles Chargers and signed a new deal. Hines joins Najee Harris and new draft pick Omarion Hampton in the backfield. Hines is just under 3,000 yards from scrimmage and 18 touchdowns in his career, mostly for the Colts. The Atlanta Braves beat the San Francisco Giants 9-5 last night, backed by rookie Drake Baldwin's 6 runs driven in. The Giants have now lost 6 games in a row. Elsewhere, the White Sox beat the Rays 8-3, Rangers over the Athletics 7-2, Cubs fell to the Royals 12-4, and the Nationals beat the Reds 10-8. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
It's 71 right now. Expect partly cloudy skies for this afternoon.
Oh, I expect them, Sheila.
Yep, and we could see some showers.
Oh, I bet we do.
Anthony Taylor, he's the one that you should listen to.
Man, that dude has some...
He always makes fun of me, but I'm not even trying to be a meteorologist. I'm just trying to let y'all know the gist of it.
Let me tell you, that Upper Cumberland weather, Anthony Taylor, he has got some big things coming up.
I love my weather geeks. I love my space geeks like NASA and all that. And I feel like he's our own local Noah.
How lucky are we to have gotten teamed up with that guy?
So lucky.
I mean, I tell you. And then he's got some news coming within the next couple of weeks.
We're very excited.
We're very excited, and he's very excited about. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music on the talk shows tonight. Nobody really any good except for Seth Meyers has Adam Sandler and Bad Bunny, whatever that is.
You know he's a singer.
He?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
No, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I did not know who Bad Bunny.
He's been around a while.
What song does he sing?
No, I would not even begin to know that. But you know how I know him? Saturday Night Live. If I watch reruns and stuff of Saturday Night Live.
I'll ask Freaky Dave.
He'll know exactly. He'll know what song he sings.
I'll be like, Freaky Dave, tell me about who this Bad Bunny is. And he'll roll his eyes and he'll tell me.
He'll go, I can't believe you don't know.
Will Trent is on ABC. Now, that's a great show. NCIS is on CBS. The 1% Club is on Fox tonight. And America's Got Talent is on NBC. Welcome to Plathville is on TLC, a season premiere of that. Also a season premiere on HGTV, Renovation Resort Showdown.
Ooh, that sounds like something I'd like.
I think I'd like that too.
Resort Showdown.
I am stuck on Beachfront Bargains. I cannot watch enough Beachfront Bargains.
And I dream every time I'm watching that. I'm thinking it would be nice to have my own little beachfront property.
I can't tell you how many times I've looked at condos in Gulf Shores.
Yeah. Wait. Alabama?
Yeah, Donna likes it there.
Uh-huh.
But Donna likes it there.
And now she's lived in Alabama.
Yeah. And I went to Gulf Shores with her once, and out of the entire state of Alabama,
Gulf Shores is beautiful.
It doesn't even act like it's in Alabama.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
It acts like it's its own country.
Now, there is this one little town right before you get there. I believe it's called Foley.
Mm-hmm.
It's adorable.
I fell in love with that, too.
That is, it's adorable.
It's so sweet and quaint.
Not that I'm talking good about Alabama or anything, but
I believe you are.
But I believe it's a different state down in South Alabama.
South Alabama. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Something there.
Speaking of which, hi, Jerry Salmon. Because I saw him last night, too.
Oh, really?
I did.
Oh, good.
That's why.
Oh.
I love those two.
Red Eye, that is a new show on Hulu, season 1 of that. Hip Hop Was Born Here. That is on Paramount Plus.
Do you know what hip hop is?
I know what hip hop is. That's been around for a long time,
So's
Sheila.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny ain't been around a long time.
I'd say 10 years.
Bad Bunny's been around 10 years.
You asked Freaky Dave.
I'm going to look that up.
We say Freaky Dave because he works on Kiss FM 98.5.
Yeah, they play Bad Bunny, I'm sure. Sheila sent me this yesterday, and this is not a funny story at all, but the way Sheila sent it to me was hysterical. She sent a text.
People have typos sometimes, you know.
But she sent a text telling me that Malcolm Jamal Warner had passed away from drawing.
I left my N out, y'all.
So like I said, I wonder what he was drawing.
And I go, this is not a joking matter.
And it's not. Actor Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show passed away aged 54 from drowning.
He was in Costa Rica with his family vacationing.
Yeah.
And got caught up in a current and taken under.
That sucks.
But I mean,
you know what? He was good in like other stuff too.
Yes.
I really like that show Suits, and he was in that a few episodes.
Yeah.
And it was kind of.
He was also a guest star on Dexter.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
And there was a newer show he was on too that I saw people commenting.
Malcolm and Eddie.
No, I know that show too. He was great on that.
Uh-huh.
He was so good.
Yeah, I hate that, and because he seemed like a normal one.
Yes.
Didn't he?
Yes, because he was a child star, and I didn't hear of any trouble he got into. It's giving me chills to think about his family and them vacationing, and then you're out of sorts because you're vacationing in some place that you don't normally go to. And
oh my gosh, I didn't know he won a Grammy. He won it in 2015 for Best Traditional R&B Performance.
Oh.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
R&B performance.
Wow. Anyway, 54, way too young. Hate that he's left his wife and daughter behind. And
just think, vacationing in Costa Rica.
I know.
And I'm sure she was like, what do I do? Where do I go? Who do I call? I mean, the panic.
Yeah.
And his kids, I just feel so sorry for them. And
me too.
Sorry for us. He was taken away from all of us too soon.
DC Studios has tapped Supergirl screenwriter Anna Nogueira to write its reboot for Wonder Woman. Variety reports that she's also writing a live-action Teen Titans movie as well. Andor star Adria Arjona will join Michael B. Jordan in a reimagining of the Thomas Crown Affair. See, they're not going to call it a reboot anymore because we've all made fun of reboots. Now they're reimagining.
Which sounds worse than
No. It's a completely different movie, see, because we've reimagined it.
It's not. It's a reboot. We all know you're trying to trick us.
The Thomas Crown Affair.
Which I didn't even like. And they had two great actors in it. They had Julia Roberts and Tom Hanks.
Right.
And you expect it to be good, and to me, it was just boring.
Well, Michael B. Jordan is also the director of it.
Which I like him.
And March 5th of 2027 is when it will be out in theaters.
Mind you, when I say I like somebody, I may like their work. I don't know about their political stance or anything like that, so don't y'all get all judgy.
Jake Johnson will star opposite Tatiana Maslany. Tatiana.
Tatiana. I do like that name.
I like Tatiana. In the upcoming dark comedy thriller series, Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed for Apple TV Plus. Oh, Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Is going to be that. Some names are just fun to say.
Tatiana. I remember Ed McMahon at Star Search. There was Tatiana. I forget her last name.
Yeah.
She was on she eventually became one of the sitcoms. But anyway, Tatiana.
Yeah.
He would say it like you said it. He
Yeah.
must have liked it too. It's fun to say.
I don't know. Rosie Roche, a 20-year-old cousin of Prince William and Harry and great-granddaughter of Princess Diana's uncle, was found passed away at her family home in Norton, Wiltshire. A firearm was reportedly discovered nearby, though police have ruled the death non-suspicious with no third-party involvement. Rosie, an English literature student at Durham University, had been preparing for a trip with friends and was discovered by her mom and sister. Her family described her as a beloved daughter, sister, and granddaughter, with a private funeral planned and a memorial service to follow. So
she was pretty young.
I guess so. She was a student at college, so she's probably 19, 20, yeah. Way too young to be gone for sure. NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe and a woman suing him under the pseudonym Jane Doe have reached a confidential settlement in a lawsuit. The plaintiff had sought $50 million, alleging sexual assault, intimidation, non-consensual recording, and emotional distress during their relationship, which began in 2023. Shannon Sharpe denied everything, calling the lawsuit false and disruptive, and he stepped away from his ESPN role during all this. So they didn't say what the settlement was, so we don't know what Shannon Sharpe paid out. I doubt it was $50 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I would say it's several million, wouldn't you?
He's out a chunk. I know, yeah.
Yeah, and but I guess with that settled now, she and him probably both signed non-disclosure agreements, so they probably can't say anything else about it. That's just my guess.
It would be real risky to date when you're well known because somebody.
Oh
can
my
take
gosh,
anything.
yeah.
There's all of us that have bad days, and you get into a little.
Well, what she was alleging was a little bit more than bad days. You know what I mean? I
hadn't studied all that.
Well, it was. If what she said was true, it was bad. But now we'll never know. I mean, you just take her word for it, or take his word for it.
It was bad, but he might be not going. I don't know.
I don't know. There's too much stuff happening.
I'm just gonna stay out of all that.
Yeah. That's good, Sheila.
You know, I decided I don't want to talk about it.
We'll just leave that to them, won't we, Sheila?
Yes. Because I liked him on the sports show thing, but that was his job there.
Yeah.
I didn't know about personal stuff. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it no more. You're looking at me crazy.
He's no Kirk Herbstreit.
Well, that's right.
Coming up, we've got The Real Good. That's on the way next. A couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 2 of Ask Jason is today. I only got 2 right yesterday. Is that right? Only got 2 right.
2. I wanted to give you a third,
No.
you wouldn't let me.
No, that was terrible. Let's just do 2. So we'll see how we do today.
You're very fair. You play very fair. I'm very impressed.
I'm a very fair person, Sheila. You don't think that I am, but I'm a.
He is to everybody else. He really is.
Oh, but you're saying not to you. I'm not.
I don't know. I'm in a funky mood.
All right,
today.
so stick with us. More to come here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. We're brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on with hot and sticky conditions taking over. Skies will be mostly sunny today with a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Highs will be around 90 with heat index values over 100 possible. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 70.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. 646 now.
Our guest this morning will be Farron Kefauver.
Farron Kefauver.
It's fun to say.
It is. She has a fun name to say. Like what were we just talking about?
Tatiana Kefauver.
See, that'd be a cool name.
Farron Tatiana Kefauver.
Yeah. Maybe that's her middle name and we don't know it.
We'll ask.
Okay.
She's from Cityscape. There's going to be a fundraiser for the Cityscape sign.
All right.
Cream City sign.
Yeah.
And then Amy Stockwell, 10-year anniversary for Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center. She's coming in at 7:30.
Sheila got excited and was performing. And
I know. And then I thought, oh, yeah, I got to talk about Amy Stockwell.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through these news stories, look for some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Tim Perea is walking across America from California to Virginia Beach to raise awareness for men's mental health and suicide prevention. From 2016 to 2020, Tim battled a roller coaster of depression and anxiety. It was a scary time, but Tim worked his way through it and was inspired to call attention to the problem by walking across the entire country. So far, he's walked 2,500 miles through 5 states and worn out 7 pairs of shoes.
Whoa.
And if everything goes according to plan, he'll end his journey in Virginia Beach and will have raised $50,000 for men's mental health organizations along the way. Tim says, I think the stigma is really strong for men. Providing is good, protection is good, and standing up for others is good. But the armor we carry and never take off is weighing on us.
Wow. That was deep.
That was deep, Tim.
And 7 pairs of shoes that he has went through.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yes. We need to have Michael England.
2,500 miles is 7 pairs of shoes. So was that every 300 miles you got to get a new pair of shoes?
Well, that's Michael England who runs.
Yeah. I bet he don't go through that many shoes.
Well, he has that many shoes.
More. I never can say this poor guy's name right. I know his last name is Otani. for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One of the biggest stars in Major League Baseball. So I like, I can remember Dale Murphy.
Well, I mean, that's easy to say.
Shohei? Is it Shohei Ohtani?
Just say Ohtani.
Ohtani. Because he was born in Japan, he's a fan favorite in 2 countries. He's taking some time out of his busy schedule to write a children's book starring his beloved dog, Decoy.
Let me tell you, we like Ohtani now.
Last season, Decoy threw a ceremonial first pitch before a game. That adventure inspired Ohtani to develop a fun story that will unfold in his book, Decoy Saves Opening Day, which will be in stores around February, just in time for spring training. And while the book will put smiles on the faces of readers, it's also going to give a boost to animals. The profits from Decoy Saves Opening Day will go to support animal rescue organizations as well.
That's my heart. But
Shohei Ohtani. That's
the
it.
dog threw out the pitch?
Yeah. But
I don't even know how that happened.
Well, I probably just, just tossed it a little bit.
Well, okay, my dog does that when she's playing fetch.
Yeah.
And she'll bring it back, and then she'll just kind of tilt her little head and throw it at my feet.
Normal people call it spitting it out.
Yeah.
But first pitch, whatever.
Throwing out the first pitch. That's kind of cute, though. That dog was a big hit.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
To Tim Perea walking across America, and to Shohei Ohtani from the Los Angeles Dodgers, and to Decoy, y'all are real good. All right, round 2 now of Ask Jason. Got 2 right yesterday. The top score for the week is 13, so that's what we're all trying to beat. You guys can play along at home.
All right, this topic is about the oldest known things.
Oh, man, this would have been great for you.
You need to quit with the old jokes. Now people are thinking, well, how old are you? I get that.
Well, I mean, you might want to think about retirement.
Anyway, oldest known things, Jason.
Okay, what are they, Sheila?
He just don't like working with me. You just want me to quit. He's already got a list of people who would be in this seat if I wasn't here.
You got to keep somebody on the bench, Sheila.
Oldest known things besides myself, Jason. The oldest known recipe is directions for making this.
The oldest known recipe.
Directions for making this popular thing. What is it?
Well, all right. So let's think way back. Way back.
Oldest known recipe is directions for making this.
I'm going to say, tell me if one of these is right. Wine, liquor, or beer?
Ding, 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 beer.
Beer?
Beer.
I knew it'd have to be one of those.
Good job.
Yeah.
Why'd you know it had to be one of those? Because it's been around.
Well, cooking was a lot simpler then, It was.
It does. I wish they would say the year on this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Well, you got to think about it. That beer probably goes back to the 1600s, maybe 15. I mean, way back.
Oh.
Beer's been around a long time.
I knew wine had, but
yeah.
You think wine's been around longer than beer?
I think so. I would think so. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a beer or wine historian. Which, wouldn't that be a fun job?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question number 2.
All right, Sheila, I'm ready.
This is the oldest known type of. Excuse me. I went down. This is the oldest known manufactured food.
The oldest known manufactured food. All right. So again, we got to go way back in time.
We're really thinking about this. We got to go way back in time.
We got to go way back in time. Things that could be manufactured way back in time.
Way back in time.
I mean, we're talking maybe even biblical times here. Because, I mean,
ooh, look at you.
Well, think about it. They made stuff all the time in biblical times. There was cheese. They had cheese. They had butter. They had.
There you go.
Butter?
Yes.
How about that? Butter was before cheese.
Butter.
Well,
the oldest known manufactured food, butter.
Okay, all right.
Two.
All right.
I love it when you're just throwing out things you're thinking of, and I'm like, if he says it, I'm giving it to him.
I like that. Well, that's close.
That's fair.
That's close to
Family Feud
Family
times.
Feud rules. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm ready for number 3 here.
This is the oldest known type of women's dress. What is it?
Oldest known type of women's dress.
Yes. Got to go back in biblical times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have sundresses back then.
I know you like a good sundress.
There'd have been a lot more divorces in the Bible if there were. Let's see. Well, I guess you would have to go back to Bible times.
Yes.
And I don't have any idea what they're called. I would call it a toga.
I don't.
But that's only because Animal House. I don't know if they have another name for the woman version of that.
The woman version. Well,
I'm sure they did, because when you watch the movies, like the men would have on the whatever that toga looking thing is,
Right.
and it would go down to the ground, and a lot of times, like
I'm
Cleopatra.
thinking you're right, but I'm not even know how to say this. The Indian sari, is it S-A-R-I?
Sorry, yeah, there is yeah.
Sorry, but that's like they're wrapped up.
Well, they are, but that's not what I was talking about.
But it's
It's
kinda
similar,
close.
but not the
Can
same.
I give it to you because it's similar? I mean, you wouldn't call the woman's thing a toga.
No, I
That's
think
more. I think of a man's.
I think a man wears a toga and
the
a
wrapped your head wrapped up and all
Yeah.
that. That looks like a sari.
It could be. I don't know, Sheila. I don't know.
I'm gonna give it to you.
You can do whatever you want. I don't think I deserve it.
I do think you deserve it on this one.
So we're gonna say.
In a row.
So we're gonna say I'm at 5 then for the week.
You were describing exactly what a sari is.
You know, I don't even know what a sari is. We should look that up before you give me any credit for it.
Indian sari. S-A-R-I.
Yeah.
Let's see if my phone will
But
work.
I'm sure it is some sort of wrap, because that's just how they all were back then.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah, that's not exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but they're wrapped up, but not. There's nothing
I was
on
thinking
their
more
head.
like Cleopatra. She had that.
Cleopatra. Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the movie,
Right.
and
And hers was a little shorter. It was above the knee. In
yes,
The movie.
and then it was like a little sundress strap.
Yeah.
But it was Elizabeth Taylor, and she that was in her golden years.
Mm-hmm.
Golden years is after 50. I meant star-studded,
Right.
skinny, beautiful.
Yeah. Well, she was that Cleopatra.
Elizabeth Taylor. If we're talking about looks on that, her and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Yeah. Who was the girl that was in? Because since we're talking about old actresses now, and I can't think of her name. The little girl who was in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, that was Audrey Hepburn.
She is the most
Classy.
adorable. I mean, cute as a button.
I loved her.
And I never meant to watch that movie. It was just on. It came on after something else. So
It's a good movie too, isn't it?
it started playing, and I wasn't paying attention to it, and I walked by, and I was like, who is that?
I know. Stunning.
Stunning.
And she has a granddaughter that looks just like her.
Oh, really?
Just like her.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And I'm like, you need to be in films.
Yeah. I normally don't sit down and watch old movies, but
Old movies are the best.
well, Donna's got me into that now.
Because their stories were actually better than what we have today.
But she's got me into watching some of the old movies,
They didn't have all the special effects. Like now
Right.
we rely too much on special effects.
which I do love special effects.
Yeah, they're good and all, but I want a story.
Yeah. What's funny, you go back and you watch some of those movies, and you're like, there's no way that gets made today.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no way.
Everybody's feelings gets too hurt and
Let me tell you,
everybody's too PC.
you go watch that Beach Blanket Bingo.
You keep bringing up Beach Blanket.
That is not.
I can't even believe you sat down and watched that.
That is not PC. I can tell you that.
Frankie Avalon was not PC.
Not PC. No. It was.
Isn't that Frankie Avalon?
Yeah, in the net, and they had a whole big bunch there. A fella fell in love with a mermaid. It was crazy. Who's coming up next, Sheila?
Here in Kefava
Okay.
from Cityscape. And then Amy Stockwell will be in at 7:30 with Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center.
Sounds great. It's all here on Hub Plus on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Guys, hang out with us. We'll be right back. Hang on.
TRN News.
We've learned more about a shooting in Cordova Saturday night. Over 40 shell casings were found at the scene of the shooting on Fernglade Cove, with over 100 people reported at a pool party. Shelby County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Anthony Buckner believes multiple weapons were used and multiple suspects are possible. A highly touted incoming freshman to Ole Miss and Corey Adams was killed in the gunfire. Buckner is asking those with information to come forward. Meantime, a former reality TV star arrested at a Nashville store. Police say Diamond Tankard attacked another person with a sock filled with rocks over the weekend at a Church Road Walmart, then stole her iPhone and her Louis Vuitton handbag. Tankard, who starred in Bravo's Thicker Than Water, was charged with attempted murder for allegedly hitting a woman with her car last November. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
There are more than 3 million children in America's child protective and justice systems. Kids who have been abused, neglected, or traumatized. Kids who have begun to act out. The worst situations you can imagine. They've been told repeatedly they're worthless, messed up, or written off completely as a lost cause. For their safety and others, some of these children have to be removed from their homes, separated from their families. They're at the mercy of an overwhelmed system. Every 38 minutes, another troubled child is referred to Youth Villages. Youth Villages believes that no child is a lost cause, not a single one, because a stable, loving family can help any child succeed. And we have an 80% overall success rate that proves doing whatever it takes for children is the only thing that works. If you agree, find out how you can help at youthvillages.org.
After his last day in office Sunday, Republican Representative Mark Green has resigned from the House. That leaves 219 Republicans and 212 Democrats in the House. Green said he would be leaving following a vote on President Donald Trump's big beautiful bill and now heads to the private sector. A federal judge blocking part of Tennessee's abortion trafficking law, criminalizing those who help minors get procedures done in another state, making it a felony to recruit, harbor, or transport a young person for an abortion without their parents' permission. Pro-choice plaintiffs filed a lawsuit last year claiming this measure violates the First Amendment and would make sharing information about abortion resources illegal. The judge agreed and says Tennessee can't enforce the recruitment portion of the law because it places unconstitutional restrictions on protected speech. Meantime, an agreement between the Trump administration and lawyers for Kilmar Abrego Garcia has been reached, with his attorneys asking any ruling to release him be delayed by 30 days so they can evaluate their options. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The VA is seeking public comment on a potential site for a clinic in Cookeville. A notice in the Herald-Citizen lists 1053 Neal Street as one of 3 sites under consideration. The notice states that the 5.45-acre Neal Street property requires review due to meeting the definition of a type of activity that has the potential to cause effects on historic properties. The public has until August 15th to provide comment on the proposed site. Sequatchie County authorities have arrested a Sparta man on charges of sexual activity of a minor and sexual activity with animals. According to the Sparta Expositor, 57-year-old Donald Brent Oliver stands accused of having animated child pornography on a cell phone and several images and videos of sexual acts with animals. Warrants indicated that some of the videos with animals included Oliver. He's expected in court to face the charges later this week. The city of Cookeville has announced the upcoming retirement of long-standing Director of Leisure Services, Rick Woods. A press release from the city said Woods will officially retire on October 3rd. His service to the city began in 1985. He has served as Director of Leisure Services since 2000. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on, with hot and sticky conditions taking over. Skies will be mostly sunny today with a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Highs will be around 90 with heat index values over 100 possible. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 707.
Farron Kefauver from Cityscape is with us.
Not Tatiana.
No.
We were hoping
We were
that.
saying names we like saying, and I said yours is fun to say. And Tatiana had come up, and we're like, yeah. I go Farron Tatiana Kefauver, but
don't
it's
you
not your
wish.
middle name.
Yeah,
No.
that'd been cool.
No, what a letdown.
Yeah.
So the Cityscape is doing a fundraiser for the Cream City sign that's coming up this Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday we're doing our second annual. Last year we started this in partnership with Cream City. Karen and Chris Savage are so kind to donate all of their proceeds from that day back to the sign. And we're doing that again this year. It was so fun last year. We had a lot of board members last year scooping ice cream and a lot of different personalities, I guess, if you will. And this year,
yeah,
we've got kind of the same deal going on with a few extras, I guess, if you will. So
Where are we at with the sign? I know this has been a long ongoing project. So
Yes.
I'm not like, she just started this, but it's been a long time coming. Where are we as far as where we need
maintenance
to be?
and things like that. Okay. So last October, it was announced that we were the recipient of a DIG grant, a downtown improvement grant. I think I've told you guys about this a couple times. And so part of that DIG grant is taking $90,000 of that money that we were awarded and going towards repairing the Cream City sign. And when I say repairing, I mean rewiring.
Okay.
Because last year, I believe it was, we spent $18,000 just putting Band-Aids over problems. And so the sign company kind of said, hey, these wires are basically disintegrating in our hands while we're working on them. What you need to do is you need to rewire it, but it's going to cost you almost $100,000. And so at that point, we didn't have that. So we go after this grant and we obtain it. And now the work has started. But with that comes a 25% match on our part.
Gotcha.
So the grant as a whole is a 25% matching grant, which is actually extremely low compared to most grants. Most grants are 50 to 100%.
Right.
And so this 25% doesn't feel like quite the burden that some of these others could. So we do have to raise that money and going back into that repair work. So we had to kind of, just talking logistics, we had to kind of front some of that money. So we're hoping to reimburse ourselves a little bit with some of it.
That's what the scooping thing this weekend is going to be about, is
Yes.
recouping a little bit of that money. And will it always be earmarked for the sign?
Yes.
Okay.
And so even for years to come, they've kind of said with this rewiring, your costs obviously are going to go down significantly in maintenance, which is great. Yeah. And hopefully our electric bill will go down every month.
Yeah.
Because, even just that alone is an expense that we're incurring every single month, no matter what. So even if the sign's working at 100%, let's say it does that for 2 years, we're still paying the electricity on that, which can be costly. So
I guess when things aren't working efficiently, it does cost a lot more. It's not like connecting right. So I don't know how that works. I'm not
I don't either, but they did show me how to turn it off and turn it on. So, I don't want to brag, but
when things are
I know about that now.
Wait, is it like a special switch? Or
yeah, one day.
She can't tell.
No.
It's the secret of the sign. No, one day I did have to I was talking with the sign company. I've learned a lot about neon and LED and a lot of things that I didn't go to school for. So, and I realized I'm probably in the wrong business because neon is so expensive to work on. But anyway, there's this box or whatever. And when they were like, can you just turn it on and turn it back off and see if that works? Kind of like,
because off and on always
works. Pull it out, blow on it, put it back in. I was like, okay.
Now does it work?
So they had to walk me around and show me where this was located because I'm just picturing there's a switch in my office. Because there is a switch in my office and I don't know what it does. And I thought,
have you done it? Have you tried it?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have no idea.
You can't see.
It would be like Monica on Friends. There's going to be holes all over the office wall. But I thought when they said that, I thought this is it.
Yeah.
This is the switch. I've been flipping. I'm finally going to. It wasn't. It was outside and I had to open I had to open a box and walk around and do all these things. But I do know how to do that.
Once you turned it off, it wouldn't come back on because it's so old?
I was pretty terrified. I was like, this is not good.
And then you'd be like, I'm going to be to blame if this light does not come back on.
Yeah, they're going to come after me and it's worth more than me. So,
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, they were talking about wires disintegrating. Not only is this going to help save money, make the sign look better, but I guess there was probably maybe even some safety concerns there.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. When the guys were working on it, I don't know that they were, not exposing themselves to being hurt, I guess, while they work on it or whatever. And so I do think it's a protectant all around. And they've kind of said, if you do this, you're going to get another 75 years of life, hopefully, out of doing this. Now, it doesn't mean we'll be maintenance free, but it does mean... the wires should be good for a long time.
Right.
So when you say wires, you had mentioned LED.
Mm-hmm.
We're still going to have neon signs.
Yes, no, yeah. The reason I mentioned LED, yes, we are not converting to LED. And that's a solution. A lot of people are, well, just convert to LED and then you won't have this issue. But it's not the same. And we lose all the historic value of it ever being listed on a historic registry. And it is extremely iconic. And
so it's not listed yet?
It's currently not listed on the historic registry. So
what do we got to do?
I would have bet money.
Yeah, it should be.
That would have been on the historic registry by now.
So hopefully we can get that done.
What do you got to do to do that? What's the process of that?
Well, probably just more conversations with
so we don't need to be
people.
driving down to Nashville today.
No.
What the hell?
No, it's just a process. No.
Just knock on the gogovernor's door. Seriously, what the hell?
We gotta get this done. No, I think it'll happen. I know. I've started up.
Well, I don't care to go down there and complain.
I love
if that's
that.
what you need.
Well, I'll go to Nashville.
For
other things. For other things. So
we're all about that.
Yeah.
We'll tell you more about scooping for the sign coming up here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for that. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
your home your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:16 now.
Cityscape. It's coming up on the fundraiser this Saturday for Scooping for the Sign.
Word.
I was like, what is that?
Say more words.
You talk for me.
Scoopy-scape.
It's only Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday to me.
Beep, bop, boop. Beep, bop, boop. Scoop.
Say more
Jason
words.
messes up too, but yet he calls me out. I try to let him slide on things, but I cannot get past him.
It's okay.
Hippity bop, scooping for the sign.
With Cityscape.
Talking about scooping for the sign.
There is a question I really wanted to ask that I don't think I've asked before. How would our world be different without the sign? What do you think? I mean, imagine.
Yeah, if you took down the sign, first of all, I mean, talking about riding in the street.
Man, that'd be bad.
We'd be like burning down buildings.
It looked like downtown Los Angeles up in here.
It would be wild.
People would be upset, but
it is the beacon. Like, it is the sign. And people tell stories about when they were coming down 70 and they could see the sign from several miles away, and that was their feeling. I tell this over and over again. That was like when they knew they were home, you know?
Right.
And I'm from Livingston, and this, as crazy as it sounds, there's this little corner lot as you pull into Livingston, and it's changed over the years of what's there or even what's close to it. And every time I made it to that corner lot, I had this feeling of just like, I'm home.
Right, yeah.
And I think that it could be any landmark in Cookeville for some people, but I do think the Cream City sign is that for a lot of people.
I think it's a shared, a larger group of people share that sign as we're home. This is what home looks like. And we may have secondary options from, like mine's Mike's Market.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I had a friend tell me the other day hers was Star Motor Inn.
Yeah.
And I was like, sis.
Well,
I know more about you now. Yeah. But I do think that doing this job, and I've been here for, I guess, 2.5 years now, I've learned a lot about the sign itself. I've learned a lot about a lot of buildings in Cookeville. And even just this week, I had a lady from Atlanta call me, and her granddad was the designer of the sign.
No
Yeah.
way.
And so I get these phone calls, and she's kind of telling me why it's special to her family. Or when people come in and buy their Christmas ornaments, I hear about, why this landmark is important to them or whatever. And Cream City just holds such a special place. And the fact that it's the second oldest sign in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah, it's been around for so many generations.
The second oldest neon sign in the state of Tennessee. So
I wonder what do you know what the
the Bristol.
Oh, Bristol.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, that was the phrase. So if they ever convert to LED, then we will be the oldest.
I bet they
neon.
will. That Bristol sucks.
They stink.
And I think it's gone now. But when you would drive into Knoxville, the JFG, I think it's gone now. So,
and I believe the Radio City Music Hall sign converted to LED a couple years ago.
Oh, I didn't know it converted to LED.
So, yeah.
Losers.
I know. You can't be historic like us.
So tell us more about Scooping
Yeah.
for the Sun. Like, when does it start? When does it end? And
Sure.
and who all's involved?
So it's going to start at 11 a.m. as soon as they open their doors, and it's going to go till they close. So it's an
Okay.
all-day event, which is
Ours
really
right
great.
at 11.
Yes.
Some things I do good.
You did good job, Sheila.
Yeah. And then from 11 to 2, the Real Estate Collective has partnered with us, and they are sponsoring a face painter and balloon animal artist.
Cool.
And so that's free to the community, which is really kind of Amber Flynn Jarrett and her team.
And what time
to
is
do
that
That's
happening?
from 11 to 2.
11 to 2.
And then we're going to have a DJ out there playing tunes for everybody, DJ Mimi. And
DJ Mimi.
I know.
Is it like a granny?
No, she's young.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of
Up and
your
coming.
Mimi.
Yeah.
Yes, she's up and coming.
Come on up, kids. It's Mimi on the ones and twos.
I think it's going to be the polar opposite of that.
Wiki, wiki, whack.
So we're
I bet Mimi
excited.
knows who Bad Bunny is.
Yeah.
I meant not.
Do you know who Bad Bunny
No.
is? See, Sheila, I'm not weird. You're weird.
I'm not weird.
Who's Bad Bunny? Is that an all? Oh, is it current? Then I bet she does. Yeah, sorry, I bet she does. If it's current, she knows. Yeah, I don't.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I can't
very
tell
hip.
you any songs Bad Bunny sings. I
That's
know it's a
okay.
singer, and he was on Saturday Night Live like a couple years ago.
Oh, my children are all 12 and under, so we're like, I've got an 8-year-old who's listening to like Kids Bop still.
I
So,
try to keep
you know,
up with it at the water cooler, but I don't really know.
I don't know. I'm so old.
My grandkid's favorite song right now is that from Mulan, that I'll make a man
yes.
out of you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's their
My
favorite
Chang.
song. My granddaughter, if you say, Chang, the guy in the movie, if you say that's my Chang right there, she gets real upset.
Oh.
And she turns and looks at you like she's about to stab you and says,
Yes.
"That's my Chang.
Yeah. Well, yes.
That's my Chang."
I love that.
Kids are so honest.
I know, so funny.
No, mine.
Anyway, Scooping for the Sun.
Yes, back to scooping. So throughout the day, we're going to have different personalities joining us. I'm going to have to peek at my list here, but we're going to have Avery Hutchins from WCTE.
Okay.
John Pelfrey's coming,
All
the men's
right.
basketball coach at Tech. We've got Corby King coming. Andrew Buckner's going to be scooping. We have Liz Witt from CRMC and Dr. Bruce Johnson. Philip Gibbons is going to be scooping.
Oh, really?
I know. He's
We
going to
know
really
him.
put some muscle into it.
Now, Sheila,
Yeah.
you may have to give him scooping instructions since you've done this before.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did it last year with Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you were telling me that it's in the wrist.
It is.
Yes.
And
But you get that scoop wet so it won't stick to it
Yes.
as well.
gotcha.
But
Well,
let
that's a
me
good
tell
trick.
you, I had to scoop a couple of different sessions last year, and my right arm the next day
It
was
takes
sore.
a lot of
Yeah.
power
Was
to it.
sore.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard. But everybody I've
It's
talked to
not
that's
as
done
easy
it.
as people think.
No. Last year, I had one gal back there, and she was sweating. She said, "This is as hard as I've worked in 30 years." And I was cracking up. It was great.
So is it the proceeds from buying the ice cream, or is it tips that you give the
Yes,
Okay.
all
All the above.
Yes,
Okay.
all the above. Yes, they're going to cover their costs. Obviously, pay for the ice cream
Yeah.
and pay their employees, and then anything that they raise above that is going to go back to the sign. So last year we raised almost $4,000, which
wow,
was
that's
amazing.
great.
We did have some private donations last year as well. So we do have a QR code that's up in the shop, and we have it on cards you can take home, and you can scan that, and it takes you to a link to donate directly, which is awesome. So we're excited. We're really hopeful. We've had a lot of people, especially with the History Museum putting up their 75th anniversary to the sign, and having people hear about it that way. And then it's been featured in a few different things. And so we've had a little more awareness, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think when I took this job, I was very unaware that Cream City cared for the sign. You just kind of assume it's a package deal. It's not on top of our building. It's on top
Right.
of their building. And, and so that's something that we can do to contribute back, because it is a costly thing. And so it is easier for a nonprofit to care for it than a private business owner. So
I may just be an idiot or blind or didn't care when I was a teenager
yeah.
running around town, but also the West Side wasn't the West Side
Yeah,
whenever
it's
I
really
was a
been-
teenager. There was,
Yeah.
taxi cabs and some hot dogs, and that was
Yeah.
pool halls and vagrants.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's really
I know he would know. He would know.
it's really changed a whole lot.
Yes.
But I don't remember the Cream City sign even being on.
It probably wasn't for a time.
So when did was there a point where it came when Cityscape started? Is that kind of
I'm going to be honest. The building, I believe, was purchased in 2008, and Cityscape has been caring for it for several years now. So I don't know the discrepancy between that time. That is something I need to find out. So.
Well, I don't know. I just don't remember.
It hasn't always been on, and obviously it's not even been fully lit.
Well, sure. I mean,
in a while, but
and I guess what I'm saying is back in that time, why would they?
Yeah, I don't know why it would have even been on.
Why? I mean, it was. I
doubt that it was. I know there was a period of time that it was not even.
Yeah.
On for quite some time.
That whole area had gotten beat down.
A little rundown, and then they started building it back up, and that's contributed to Cityscape.
Yeah. Well, that is, and
the West Side Merchants.
And absolutely.
Yes, there was a group of people that just really saw a vision, and what we're all reaping the benefits of now is what they all did and started in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Because I came to Cookeville in the early 90s, and I remember that push getting that all cleaned up, and what a difference it made.
Maybe once we get the Cream City sign taken care of, we can start focusing on Bonanza Man.
Yes.
And bring Bonanza Man back.
Is my dream. I talked about it this week to someone.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I forget who I was even talking to about it, but we were talking about making the ornament with the top half spinning.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes, I think about that more than I should. So
Bonanza Man?
As being an ornament.
We all love Bonanza Man.
I mean, who didn't love Bonanza Man?
The people want it.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, the people want Bonanza Man back.
I know.
That could be its own thing.
It means something to me because when my husband and I first moved to Cookeville, we did a commercial and it was the Bonanza commercial, and that man has something to do with our
right. I think so too.
Yeah,
I love that. Hang on. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you this. Sorry, I'm skipping back. We are doing a ribbon cutting for the 75th anniversary of the sign in partnership with the Chamber.
All right.
And so that's going to be Friday at 2 to kind of kick off before Saturday.
I got you.
And so y'all come out.
Yeah.
Friday
at 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Shh, no one's doing anything Friday.
I know. It's a great time.
That's one of the things that I love and hate about Cookeville. Oh, it's Friday. It's noon.
Yeah.
Probably not going to get anything done.
What are we going to? Yeah. What are we going to do?
You just want to close it up for the day?
Why shouldn't we?
Or they're still open, but just running around everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's just shut her down for the day.
Yeah.
Nobody of any importance is at their workplace. No. Everybody's running around somewhere.
And then a lot of things are closed on Mondays, so
You're right.
I'm for that work week. Yeah. It's a 3.5
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Get it all in.
Can I start that movement?
Yeah.
I want to start that.
You just did.
That'd be great.
You just did.
That'd be great.
So everything starts at 11 at Cream City. There's going to be some face painting and stuff like that.
Face painting, balloon animals, DJ till 2.
That's Amber.
Yes, the real estate collective.
Real Estate Collective. Yes. I want to be sure I got that right. So they're sponsoring that. So come on out and get you some ice cream. Weather's supposed to be pretty good on Saturday too. It's supposed to be hot,
which is perfect for ice cream.
Yeah. Right. So bring the kids out and get you some ice cream and have a little fun. And it's right in the middle. You don't have to be there right at 11. You can come anytime.
And you can come till 11 p.m. I mean, one thing I noticed last year, the number of people who eat dairy after 8 p.m. is astonishing to me. And a lot of them are above the age of 60. I'm like, wow, what deal did you make with the devil? I'm like, this is not how I operate, but I love that for you. Yeah. So it was. They're there.
Once you get past 50, you stop caring about anything and you just do what you want.
It's just that my tummy would hurt.
Right. No, but once you get a certain age, you don't mind,
I'll
you're
take
used
a hit
to
for
it.
ice cream.
Right.
You're used to it.
Yes.
You're in Walmart just letting them rip at that point, You're crop dusting everybody. You don't care. Oh, yeah, dairy. Good.
I know. Sorry, y'all.
No, that was him.
Well, was it me?
No, that was not Farron Kiefhofer. Talking about crop dusting people at Walmart.
Y'all and my board know that.
Board, that was not her. Thanks so much for being here. And
Yeah,
can't wait to see you on, I guess we'll be out there Friday.
Yeah.
Friday at 2.
2, because
again on Saturday. So
Saturday, yeah, that'd be great. Got the grandbabies in town. Maybe they'll want to go.
Oh, I don't know that that's a maybe. They're definitely going to want to go.
We'll see. All right, so coming up next is who, Sheila? I already forgot.
Amy Stockwell.
Amy Stockwell,
with,
yes.
The Upper Cumberland Justice Center.
Awesome.
10-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
We'll talk to Amy coming up here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never ever, 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 never ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. Chris Paul is headed to the Los Angeles Clippers for his 21st season in the NBA. Paul is expected to play his final season this year at 40 years old. He played 6 seasons for the Clippers from 2011 to 2017 once before. During that time, he was a 5-time All-Star and selected to 5 All-NBA teams. Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys are still trying to come together on a contract, but he did arrive at camp yesterday. The Cowboys aren't sure if the 4-time Pro Bowler plans to practice when practices start today. TJ Watt just signed recently with the Steelers for an average per-year salary of $41 million. Nyheim Hines is back in the NFL after missing the last 2 seasons due to knee injury. He went through a tryout with the Los Angeles Chargers and signed a new deal. Hines joins Najee Harris and new draft pick Omarion Hampton in the backfield. Hines is just under 3,000 yards from scrimmage and 18 touchdowns in his career, mostly for the Colts. The Atlanta Braves beat the San Francisco Giants 9-5 last night, backed by rookie Drake Baldwin's 6 runs driven in. The Giants have now lost 6 games in a row. Elsewhere, the White Sox beat the Rays 8-3, Rangers over the Athletics 7-2, Cubs fell to the Royals 12-4, and the Nationals beat the Reds 10-8. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. 7:33 now.
The 10th anniversary of the Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center is this month.
Wow.
So I cannot believe 10 years. Amy Stockwell joins us, and I'm just so impressed with it being 10 years. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. And have you been with it the whole 10 years?
Yes, I've actually been there 12 years. So we had 2 years to sort of build a foundation, and then we opened 10 years ago in July.
Well, I couldn't remember anybody before Amy. Because, I mean, why?
So you've been doing this 10 years for those who maybe don't know about it. They're new to town or just haven't needed the services.
Right.
What is it?
The Family Justice Center is one location where victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, elder abuse, stalking can receive services. So we have multiple partners, over 30 partners that have agreed to provide services through the Family Justice Center. So we're trying to cut down on the transportation issues and having to run to so many different locations to receive different services. So we're trying to combine all of those under one umbrella. And you don't have to have an appointment. So we're just walk-in.
Oh.
We're open 9 to 4, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to have an appointment. We write all the orders of protection for Putnam County and for Overton County, and
Wow,
so you
that's
can just,
a lot. For Putnam and Overton County, that's a lot of people you probably see.
Well, I did the numbers for the 10 years. We've had over 8,800 client visits. So for individual clients, it's about 4,200 and something, I think, over the 10 years. So it's increased. Like last year, we had 1,600 client visits.
So all of that you mentioned,
Wait, so you've had 8,800 total, but in the past year, 1,600 of those.
Right. So we keep increasing.
What a rise.
Every year.
Is it because you're covering more territory, or is it just because there's more of that happening?
When we added Overton, then we did see a rise. That was in 2021. But I think that, and this is just, my idea, but I think that people come into the Family Justice Center after they've heard maybe somebody that's had a good experience. So they trust that, or maybe they've heard about it more than once. So I think that's sort of compounding, and more people are trusting us
more
to
people are
to help.
trusting to come forward and thinking, okay, these people have my best interest at heart.
I believe that to be true, maybe because I want to, but I think it is.
Well, you were mentioning, elder abuse, stalking, and this thing. I forget everything that you said, but if they have any kind of problem like that, I mean, my first instinct would be, where do I go? So they would come to you first, and you would point them in the right direction or help them with what they needed.
Right. They can call us, they can come in, and we sort of assess the situation, and we tell them what options they might have, and then they choose what they want to take advantage of.
Amy, is it free?
Everything's free.
Wow. So all the lawyering and all that stuff is free.
We have a civil legal assistance partner, which is legal aid. So we do referrals to legal aid.
Okay.
I'm an attorney, but I don't provide that service at the Family Justice Center. So we, through those partners that I mentioned, can provide those services.
Okay. I guess that's maybe where I got confused on you. You were a lawyer. So I thought maybe you were doing lawyering.
Did you see his face when he said lawyer?
A lawyer. Are you doing lawyering? Because he would make fun of me if I said lawyering. You would go,
That's what they call it. You're lawyering.
No.
And then right, Amy.
I do call it that, but I don't know if
she
that's
is
a colloquialism or.
Right again. Amy.
It just didn't sound right.
Amy, do you know who Bad Bunny is?
I do.
Oh, well, dang it.
What?
We're 50-50 on that deal.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know him personally, but my daughter's 16.
So there you go. That makes.
And he's been around for a few years, hasn't he?
Yeah, and the name is memorable.
Sorry, didn't mean to bring you into that part of our.
That's fine.
He thought I was making up something. That Bad Bunny is a he and a singer.
Well, I just didn't know who Bad Bunny was.
Right, because you're old.
Because I'm old. Yeah.
I say that
I'm older. I'm older than Jason.
I'm older than Jason too. He points that out. I'm 3 years older, but he acts like I'm 25 years older.
That's bad karma for you, Jason.
It's funny. You look like, how did this turn on? Pick on Jason Day?
Well, I mean,
it's funny. I just wanted to do that, but that's funny that you brought up Bad Bunny. Anyway, Bad Bunny's not going to be at the 10th anniversary.
No. I just want to bring that up to see where we were, in our little fight, and we're 50-50.
And we say fight. We actually love each other somewhat.
Yeah. All right.
Someday.
So it's the 10th anniversary, and now that we know a little bit about what happens, is there any big soiree going on here with the 10th anniversary?
We had an event for our clients. So our partners and our clients came. So we had a little celebration for that. And what we did was try to provide some services and extra little things for our client families. So we did that sort of under the radar.
Right.
But
I imagine some of your clients don't want certain people to know where they're at a certain time.
Right, and confidentiality is huge with us. So, we don't share any information that we don't have permission to share. So that was one reason that we had to do it a little bit differently than I'm used to when I do events. But
You mentioned so many different things. I guess maybe got pigeonholed a little bit with domestic abuse, domestic violence. But has that always been the case? Have you always done multiple things, or did it start off as domestic violence and now it's grown to handling other things as well?
I think we always handled all those things, but our funding came for us to be a domestic violence agency.
Okay.
And that is by far the majority of things that we see. Thank goodness. I mean, that's better than the sexual assault. And then a lot of the stalking that we see is domestic related, so we can lump it in to the domestic violence thing. But
it's not been treated as seriously as it should have been, because I think that is a precursor for something even worse. If somebody's stalking somebody, it could lead into something a lot worse.
That's very true. Especially, well, it's not even especially. So if a domestic violence abuser is stalking their victim, then that puts them at a higher risk. But a stranger, no relationship, stalking someone is definitely something that we need to try to take care of, because that could lead to
laws
some.
have gotten a little better over the past 10 years for the stalking, which should. It's just that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
And you feel unsafe for anybody that is stalking them, whether it is an ex or whomever.
Well, I mean, I guess there's probably different types of stalking too, with social media and things like that. I mean, that's really opened the door to,
Yes.
Not to be funny, but back in the day, you had to work at stalking, and now you can do it on your phone.
Right.
I mean, am I being wrong on that?
No, you're right.
Stats have escalated too on everything.
Ours definitely have the clients that we come in that identify as a stalking victim, but the electronic stalking and with the little Apple AirTags and things like that. So they don't have to work as hard if you're a stalker.
I didn't even think about that. The Apple, that's some sinister level stuff right there.
And the law tries to keep up. Yeah, it happens often. Yeah.
They should make something that you could sweep your vehicle somehow.
They can. So a lot of times, depending on the level of the stalker, sometimes an Apple AirTag will show up on your phone and you're like, wait, what? I didn't put that on there. But law enforcement helps us too. If we've got somebody that thinks something's in their car, on their car, then they can assist with that and trying to find that device.
I guess your relationship with law enforcement has to be really strong. I mean, you depend on them, they depend on you, it seems.
That's our number one referral service is from law enforcement. So they know who the abusers are, what the situations are like, so that we bridge that gap in communication. They communicate with us in various ways, but we have the lethality assessment protocol that we've done. Actually, before we opened, we implemented that. So lets us know just by questions asked during a domestic if they're high risk or not. It's a high risk of homicide or intimate partner homicide, but we use those a lot. And then we have a whole high-risk protocol around that with the DA's office, and then we bring in law enforcement, and then also Genesis House as well.
So you almost act like a funnel for people who maybe that don't know where to go. You're able to direct them. Are you the first stop?
Well, if they have had interaction with law enforcement, that would be usually if there's a domestic and the police are called or the sheriff's department, then they will come to us from there.
Okay.
A lot of times we do have people who want to do reports, and they can do that at the Family Justice Center too with law enforcement.
Talking to Amy Stockwell, the 10th anniversary of the Family Justice Center it's celebrating. I guess you started last week.
Right.
And
I think it's actually July 1st was the day we opened.
Oh, but you're going all month.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, it's 10 years.
Yeah. Celebrate your anniversary month.
I don't celebrate my birthday like that anymore, but hey.
Well, you could.
I used to.
Well, you still can.
Maybe I'll try it next year.
So
we do. We're already celebrating our November birthdays now.
Right.
Wow.
I used to have the whole month to myself.
Now you got to share.
He says I glamped onto it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm 3 years older. Remember,
now you can use that.
As an only child, I'm not used to sharing.
And I was only child for 5.5 years. So I get
I've been an only child for 51 years, Sheila. So
More selfish.
got that beat for sure. More with Amy coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. Patchy fog will burn off as the morning wears on with hot and sticky conditions taking over. Skies will be mostly sunny today with a slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Highs will be around 90 with heat index values over 100 possible. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows around 70.
Cookeville, we're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by our friends over at Elevate Real Estate. It's 746.
The 10th year anniversary is this month of the Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center. Amy Stockwell is with us, and I just appreciate what all you've done for the community. You know, I've been a big supporter of yours for a long time because I just feel like we needed something like this in the area. So what made you choose to do this? What really spoke to your heart? Because I mean, it's not an easy job, I know.
I imagine just hearing the stories aren't easy. I couldn't imagine working through all that.
That is the hardest part. I have a fantastic staff now. So, but we all try to share the load. So somebody works with a client, that person will probably ask for that staff member again. But we all problem solve together. So it's like if you have a bag of rocks and there's 6 rocks in there, you know, that's the client issues, then we can spread them around and nobody has that, you know, full responsibility, and they have somebody to share that burden with, because the vicarious trauma is definitely real. But I was always a helper. I wanted to help people. So this opportunity came from out of nowhere for me, but I'm so glad that it did. I was going to law school and wanted to do an internship at the DA's office. And so when I went in, they told me about this position was open. And I thought, well, that sounds like it's right up my alley. Of course, my resume was like, she's been here for a little while, done this, done that. So it really did help as far as putting together the Family Justice Center, because there were a lot of skills, different skills that were involved. So it was a huge challenge, but very rewarding.
And Jason had mentioned domestic violence, and people usually think it's a woman's issue, but you see men as well.
Yes, I would say consistently have 23% of our clients that are men. And we know,
That's more
we
than
know
we
there's
would think.
more. We know there's more,
Yeah,
but
because I mean, that's a hard tell for a man to come and say, "Hey, my wife or my girlfriend or whatever is beating me." I mean, that's a hard thing for a guy to say.
yeah, but what a big thing. You know, I don't fight
It's
back.
hard for anybody, but it's for another man.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to come and get help so I can do this the right way.
Right.
I'm always a little, in awe when.
No, I agree.
How strong they are to come forward.
Because it's strong to not fight back.
Right.
Because I mean, probably you could, as a man, you could probably defend yourself.
Right.
And then to not, that's some strong man willpower there.
To not want to be, to have that code within yourself, to not want to be
right.
an abuser, to see yourself that way. So,
Man.
hats off to those guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
But some of the worst ones we've had have been female abusers, and that surprised me too. But a woman with a weapon is,
oh gosh,
able to inflict some damage.
Yeah.
And you're talking about there could be several different types of weapons.
Mhm.
It doesn't
A lot.
have to be a firearm.
Right.
Sheila is well versed in this. She has watched every episode of Snap.
Well, we might need to call her in as a special advisor
I
on
would
some of
say
our
so.
cases.
She'll be like, I think I saw that on Snap.
Can we film that?
Yeah.
You being the advisor, we'll give you a file. We don't actually keep paper files, but we'll give you a file.
Good thing my husband is so even keeled.
Oh, yes.
He was like, he's so laid back.
Yeah. But he is worried about Sheila watching Snap.
It's so funny. I told Jason, I was honest about, there was a Snapped marathon, and I had watched by the third or fourth episode. My husband comes walking through, he goes, "You're still watching this?" He goes, "Are you note taking? What's going on?"
What is
I tell him that
the
story,
desire?
And ever
Yeah.
since then, I'm snapped.
Yeah.
Maybe only one at a time, Sheila.
I don't know. I guess just trying to figure out what does make somebody snap like that is and sometimes it's very little.
Right.
Things that really, I don't know.
I'm guessing that there's probably a lot to work through in these situations, especially
A lot of baggage from even
family,
their childhood.
I mean, it could be a multitude of issues. It's not just one thing. Probably a lot of times. Is that what you experience? It seems like a web that you have to work through.
A lot of it. I mean, you're 10 times more likely to be a victim or an abuser if you experience domestic violence in your home as a child.
Really?
Yeah. So that's a terrible.
Why is that? Just
statistic.
because it's in your mind you accept it more, or
I guess
You
that's
don't
how
know
you.
anything different.
Huh.
And you learned how. That's how you learned how to deal with situations. But also, I think it makes those children in those homes feel alone and like nobody's there to take care of them. So then there's not as much of an attachment in some cases, not all cases, of course. But so when they enter into relationships too, they're still, they're in their own safety bubble.
You haven't had any other kind of options to actually deal with things. That's all you've seen, so that's all you know.
Right.
Not that I'm making an excuse for it.
No. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That's
Amy? Is there a
and that's why I watch those shows, so
Yeah.
I'll be educated about
sure? Is there a mental health aspect to what you guys do as well?
Yes, through Genesis House, we have access to counseling for
Okay.
victims, which is probably one of the most requested services, which is fantastic because, you sort of have to deprogram yourself. You've lived in a world that, your abuser has told you things are real that are not real. And so that gaslighting really is, does some serious damage to your perspective and all of that. So it's good to have somebody, an impartial person to talk to. And so we can't
controlled really, and
Right.
not even realizing how much you've been controlled, I guess, mentally.
And a lot of it's telling you, you're no good, nobody else would want you, all those things that isolate you from other people. And so you have to, going back out because you believe those things. The bad things are always easier to believe. And then so going back out in the world is
Why is that?
a
Why are
challenge.
we made that way to think
I don't know.
that things are easier to believe?
I'm made that way. I can vouch for that.
Well,
but
you don't have to strive for bad things. The good things normally take a little extra, and so it's just easier to.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and if somebody that you love tells you that you're terrible, then
I can't imagine.
you tend to believe it.
yeah,
can't imagine
and it's for your own good. They're telling you this.
Like starting out that way with parents that made you feel like you're no good, because that's just not how it's normally set up. They
Right.
they
Nu-
believe in
nurturing
you,
and
so
supportive and all that is not there. And a lot of times, if they don't become an abuser, they may become a victim, and that's they're looking out for that connection and that love that they didn't feel safe at home, and so a lot of times that actually makes them a victim. Abusers tend to try to find somebody who is nurturing and loving and giving because that makes a
They're
better
more
victim.
accepting of
easier.
things,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
think,
absolutely.
Oh, well, I can love them through this.
Yeah, and I'm the only one that loves them, and they need
Right.
me, and all that's fed to them too. So, I don't know,
There's
it's,
so much in the psyche about all
there
that.
is,
Man.
there really
It's
is.
interesting how people tick.
Right.
What makes
Yeah.
people tick.
People
are interesting subjects.
I do find it interesting, and I can definitely associate myself with that. I can see it and go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I learned from them as well.
What about the funding of the Family Justice Center? Is that grants? Is that fundraising? Or how does that work?
About 75% of our budget is grant funded. And then we receive money from Putnam County through the Victims Assistance Assessment Fund. We received money from the city of Cookeville, and the city of Livingston gave us a building. And then we received some money from Overton County too. So that's part of our funding requirement, is that the communities that we're in show support that they want that Family Justice Center. So that's why we've spread it out in that way.
But is there any fundraising efforts that you do through the year as well? Or
We have not at this point. So the Family Justice Center itself is not a 501c3. We're a department of Putnam County. So all our budgets and everything run through there. We do have a 501c3 that supports the Family Justice Center. So if we needed to do the fundraising, we could.
Genesis House and things like that, or is that?
No, we have
separate?
a separate 501c3. So we do receive donations, which is fantastic. But we don't actively
there's some other
fundraise.
great organizations in this area that are in line with what you're doing that are 501c3s.
And that you probably help with. You connect
I imagine so.
your clients with everybody.
And we try not to compete, so in the same area. And a lot of times it's hard for people to understand what the Family Justice Center is versus Genesis House.
Yeah.
So we try to make sure that we keep that separate, and we support each other and help each other rather than
Well, we've got a few more minutes. I just wanted to, when you first started out, in case somebody's just tuning in, what all you cover.
So for victimizations, so if you're a victim of domestic violence or intimate partner violence, family violence, sexual assault, elder abuse, and stalking.
So that's so much that you cover, Putnam and Overton County.
The
so if you're listening and you have any questions and think, I don't know where to go, your Upper Cumberland Family Justice Center is the first place to reach out to.
We were just talking about elder abuse yesterday.
Yeah.
I guess is it UCDD or
UCDD and Upper Cumberland Adult Abuse Coalition. They're having an elder abuse conference on August the 12th.
And that blew me away. One, that it's a big enough problem that we have to have a conference over it, and that and that there's that many people here that need it, that need to hear about what all's going on with elder abuse. I mean, and they said that that's even seen a tick up as well. And same with you with elder abuse.
Yes, and we don't have a lot of people who identify because a lot of times it's also domestic because it's a family member. But just think about who are our vulnerable populations. So they're easy prey.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a family member. A lot of times it's a caregiver or, a neighbor.
I think it's hard for us to wrap our minds around people that prey on others that are maybe less fortunate. And my mind does not work that way. I know your mind does not work. And I'm like, there are people that actually go and see the most vulnerable and want to make their lives even worse.
Right.
And it hurts my heart. So, and you see that all the time, and I don't know how you deal with that, but you do an excellent job at providing the services in this community and making the community better.
Thank you, Sheila. And I do appreciate you have been with us since the very beginning, probably before we even opened.
I believe in what you're doing, and I know that it's hard for people to say, I need help.
Absolutely.
That's so hard. And
I feel like sometimes that's the hardest part.
It is, and it's so brave.
Well, it's almost like you're stepping off a ledge at that point, because not only are you doing it for yourself, I imagine that, like you were talking about, you've been kind of programmed. Now you feel like you're doing something to somebody that in your head you may love.
Yes.
Right.
And that's a tough, but once you break that barrier's broken. Then there's not coming back from that. I could see that being really scary.
Yeah. But then there's the whole life ahead of you.
Right, exactly. And I guess that's what you have to focus on is the future. Can't do anything much about the past, but you can always keep looking to the future.
Better.
That's right. Amy, thanks so much for being here. Congratulations on 10 years.
Yes,
that's
thank
awesome.
you
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for celebrating with us.
It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. We've got a whole big week planned out for you here on Hub Plus.
Yeah, Caitlin Steakley's going to be in on Thursday talking about Stuff the Bus, All Good Walmart. is going to
talk about another great program.
Yes, I mean, for the kids of the Putnam County school system, they really are a barrier for those that need food.
Well, yeah, they
Food
do.
and supplies.
So
and-
this will be about more supplies. And last year when we did it, it was about, deodorant,
Yes.
toothbrushes,
Like personal hygiene.
personal hygiene items is what it was.
Children.
And I imagine that's what it'll be for this time too. We'll get with Caitlin to find out what you can bring and help out with the kids this year. It's all coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Have a great day. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.